This is week 2 of my vacation series, playing games because I feel like it. I was going to do the original Shinobi arcade, and I probably will, but I just feel like doing Bubble Bobble, the story of 2 adorable dragon boys that trap monsters in bubbles and turn them into snacks. But first, an issue that I never bothered to figure out until now, which is this game, or other games, failed to launch on RetroPie. Why is it? RetroPie comes with MAME 2003 and 2 Neo Geo emulators. When you launch a game, you can press A and configure a bunch of stuff, but in this case, if it won't launch, your first move is switching the emulator. Now, Bubble Bobble is not a Neo Geo game, so if MAME can't play it, what's the deal? The deal is you need to install MAME 2010. On the main screen, go to RetroPie configuration, hit whatever button you have assigned to A, and then arcade stick your way down to the RetroPie setup. Go to your computer and type in your password, and then do keyboard stuff now, manage packages, and then optional. And you got all these emulators you can install. Look for MAME 2010 or LR MAME 2010 is what it really is, whatever that means. And then install it. Yippee! I think it took at least 10 minutes for it to do whatever Linux does when it shows you lines of text that scroll by so fast you'd never be able to read it. And then when that's done, you can select it and play the game, and any other games, maybe. But some games work better on MAME 2003 for whatever reason. I tried Shinobi and it has audio issues on 2010. So yeah, that's the end of this part. And now let's play Bubble Bobble. So we're going to do the audio a little different on this one. I'm not sure if the concept is I'm my own commentator and I'm watching myself play. Yeah, good job doing the combos on those bubbles.
Thanks.
So the reason I'm doing it is because there's lots of reverb in this room. Did my arcade projector video. I talked about it before. I'm sure I'll talk about it again. Awful reverb in this room. I underestimated it. I was trying to hide my mic. It was really dumb. And the reason I didn't re-record all the audio, which I really should have, is because it just felt like my script was flawed. It was just a constant information dump. I should have reserved some time to do something like this and not felt like I need to say everything about this thing in one video. So the whole thing was flawed. And apologies if you had to watch it or chose to watch it. I guess, I don't know, if somebody chooses to watch something, I guess they're fine with it. Who knows? It might sound fine on a phone, but in headphones, I can't stand it. The other thing is also, we'll see how much this thing rejects stuff, but these are clicky-clacky. So a reverby room, clicky-clacky controls. It's just too many audio disasters in one go to really risk it. So this is gonna be shorter than the other videos. And yeah, don't worry, there's some, this video is going to be bookended by some really long videos. I got a long video coming up after this, and then I'll probably do a short video, but there's no way I'm going to beat this thing. There's 100 levels in this game, and I think I've only gone to like level 20. This is the arcade version, this is the original version. Of all the versions I played before this, I think the Sega Master System version is the best. It's better graphics, less details are cut. It's basically an arcade port. There's less flicker. What am I comparing this against? The NES version. I played that when I was younger. The NES version, it's just, they cut a lot of stuff to make it work. You know what they both have in common is infinite continues, which is, I guess, encouraging, but it's also surprising because this arcade version has no continues. There might be a dip switch setting. You put in extra coins, that's just for player 2. And then more games after you die. Okay, so in playing this, I figured out how to have unlimited continues, and I'm about to initiate that. In real life 1986, this meant spending quarters, but in 2021, we're just pressing buttons. If you're playing one player and you add more coins, it prompts player 2 to join. But if player 2 doesn't join and you lose your last life, it's game over. If player 1 is still alive, player 2 can join. And if player 2 is playing, player 1 can put in a quarter and come back if they get a game over. So then the game doesn't have to restart. So I'm going to be switching to player 2 when I run out of lives for player 1. And see, now I'm player 2. I'm blue. Yeah, this is on a projector. So the advantage of a projector is to be able to make something big very easily. And that's the reason I built this. And also, you know, I'll get footage off of it. This is like a 1950s 8mm projection screen. Everybody's grandparents had a Radiant. Like, that was mandatory. It was like Bell telephone. Like, you had a Swinger and you had a Radiant, and that was your life. I like it for the texture. This is a glass white. I don't know if they call them high gain. The complaint people have about them, they were popular up until the 70s. Now there's other ones that are more balanced. You get hot spots sometimes. Certain things, highlights get blown out. Meh. I know, I like it. It's a little, I don't know, I've left it in the up position for so long. I'm not sure if I'm causing it to ripple a little bit. Which is one of the reasons I chose this game, is because Shinobi's a side-scroller, and man, do those ripples show when you're side-scrolling. So that is actually the main reason I chose Bubble Bobble. Yeah, I'm going to switch to, I have a gray screen I'm going to use for Shinobi. I don't like it as much because it didn't have as much texture, but whatever, we're experimenting here. We're going to try the different things. I mean, I'll roll up the screen. Maybe it'll magically get better. And yeah, pros and cons of the projector are, you make things big, it's a unique situation. Cons, it's loud, there's a fan, it's kind of noisy. The other con is that fan is shooting out a lot of heat. And it's a good thing this is a basement, because this basement is toasty. So, I mean, given the choice, yeah, I mean, I would choose a TV any day. I think with anything, I'd rather have a flat screen TV. For regular TV, I'd rather play video games on a flat screen or a CRT. And projector's more of a unique experience. I'm sitting down right now. I made this thing for standing up. I play it standing up. I was talking about models that I have. I want to make a model, a version of this where you can sit and your feet can go underneath. So it's like a slanted table. That's my Model 5 version of this. I was just thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to play this while sitting down. Probably not. I'm going to be standing up when I'm playing this. I don't stand up for too long. You want to say bad things about me and be like, man, that guy he just can't stand up like for very long. That's one of my cons. You say, what is a complaint you have about yourself? The inability to stand still while standing up for a period of time. Like, I either need to be moving or I need to be sitting. Like, I can't just stand there. Standing in line, like when I'm at the grocery store and I have to stand in line, I just like lay down on the floor. That's my life. But for playing, I mean, it's not bad. You know, I'm moving around. I shuffle about. Don't have pity on me. I'm making it. So yeah, that's the whole projector thing. I'm coming back here. We don't need to talk about everything. Next time, we'll talk about emulation pros and cons. I feel like this is long enough. I don't want this video to be as long as the other videos I have that are part of this vacation series. So I'm gonna wrap it up, and yeah, goodbye.